You're sitting at home on the computer after a long day at school, like you always do. You check the clock on your phone. It's 9 p.m., and your parents are probably asleep upstairs like always. You hear a sharp sound of a TV turning on, and you know it's probably your sister watching Doctor Who or playing on the Wii like she always does every night. You decide to check your Facebook status out of pure habit, and you see that you have a message on your wall. You begin to read. Your mom and I are so proud of you. You're growing up so fast. We just want to thank you again for watching the house while we stay at the Disneyland Resort with your little sister. Hope you're having fun. You think to yourself, oh yeah, I forgot that they were out. You then hear something click as you hear the sound of the television upstairs turn off. You freeze like a statue on your tracks. Your blood runs cold. You begin to hear footsteps of someone coming down from the stairs behind you. The silence after the last footstep leaves you choking with your eyes wide open with panic. You hold your breath, daring not to even glare to the right of you. All you can do is scream in your head and pray that the silence never breaks. All you do is pray for the silence. Hello, I'm Glad Hatter, and I'm going to do something different. I'm going to review this after doing a reading of it. By the way, I hope I did a good reading of it, and if you agree, then thumbs up, I guess. I don't know. I don't give a shit. But the review. Let me review this a little bit. Already, here's the main problems. I'm going to get to the specifics later, but here's the main problems. What do you see that is a main problem in this story? The father is a complete asshole. What good father do you know ab- abandons their child and leaves them at home alone while they go to Disneyland with their little sister, and then rub it in their face whenever they go to Disneyland and message to their son like, hey, we're having fun at Disneyland without you, hope you're having fun. I mean, that's kind of like a dick move. And another thing is that the kid is, I don't know, I guess a heroin addict, because who else forgets something like that? I mean, I imagine in a scenario, I mean, beforehand, that the father must have been like telling the kid that they're going to Disneyland and they're leaving without him, so he better watch the house. Okay, but why did the kid just forget? He just goes like, "Oh yeah, I forgot they were out." How could you forget such a freaking douchebag move that your father would have done? I mean, I would remember that shit till the day I died, honestly. I mean, if my father went up to me and say, "Hey, would you watch the house while your mother and I goes to Las Vegas?" I mean, I'd be like pretty fucking pissed. But that's one thing wrong with the story. The second thing wrong with the story is that there's a time period gap. Yeah, the narrator sort of just throws the character, or the character being you, throws you into 9 p.m., assuming that kids come back from school at 4 p.m. normally, I guess, I assume. Assuming that, there's a time period where the kid does nothing for 4 p.m. till 9 p.m. Now, here's the question. Or no, not a question, pretty much a statement. You would have known that there's nobody at the house as soon as you stepped foot and looked around for about 5 minutes of being inside your home. I mean, seriously, you'll know whenever something's too quiet. If you're a kid still living with your parents, or if you live with your roommates. There's a different kind of vibe going around whenever you step inside your home and it's all alone. There's no like presence, so to speak. You don't hear anything. It's quiet. It's peaceful. So you're telling me this kid, or you, quote unquote, suddenly just went home and just did nothing till 5 p.m. till 9 p.m. This is what the story's telling me. 5 p.m. till 9 p.m. This is what the story's telling me. 9 p.m. till 9 p.m. This is what the story's telling me. 9 p.m. till 9 p.m. This is what the story's telling me. 9 p.m. till 9 p.m. This is what the story's telling me. This kid is pretty much brain dead if that's the case. Forgetting that his father is a douchebag, forgetting that he was supposed to watch the house, and even furthermore, the father's a dickbag. I mean, couldn't you have taken the child with you and just walked down the house and have like, oh, like a kind of a system set up or something? I mean, you have enough money to take your kids to Disneyland. You should have enough money to freaking pay for freaking security system kind of bullshit, or I don't know. I mean, come on. There's just a little time period gap going on from 4 p.m. till 9 p.m. 5 hours. This kid is not doing anything. I mean, really, if you think about it, he should have put two and two together whenever he was like, I wonder why there's no supper being made. I wonder why no one's walking around. I wonder why there is no car in front of the freaking garage. I wonder why there's no footsteps coming from the living room. I wonder why I am the only kid in this house. Let me really, really think about this. Is there anyone at home with me? I don't know. I'm going to watch the wall for a minute. Well, it's 9 p.m. Time to check my Facebook status. Oh, yeah, I forgot. My dad took my little sister and my mother to the Disneyland resort. Ho, 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 ho. Well, forgetful me. Come on. I mean, the story's kind of implying that you're a retard. I mean, if you look past the creepypasta-ness, this story, being a creepypasta written story, is implying that you, the main protagonist, is an idiot. Now, do you want to read something that insults your very intelligence? I mean, you could tell if no one's around at your house after like, oh, I don't know, 5 minutes of moseying about in the living room. You could tell that, or you could remember something so horrid, so douchebaggery of your father saying, "Hey, we're going to take your sister and mother with." I mean, come on, story. You're, yeah, no, yeah, this is my ranting voice. Penis. Alright. No, wait. I gotta do the other segment. This is a creepypasta written style story. A creepypasta written style story is a story about you. Having a creepypasta written style story leaves out all the main parts of a story that should be. Now, some creepypasta written style stories are kind of good and does serve its purpose to give you creeps. But this story, this kind of writing style, you don't need no main protagonist, you don't need no character building, you don't need any kind of chemistry with other characters. There's not even creating a character. You just replace the name of the character with the word you. That's pretty fucking simple. You went to the haunted house, you seen something go jump into the night, you seen into the mirror and seen that it wasn't your own reflection. You went into the closet and you felt something grab your shoulder. It's a pretty simple style of story writing, pretty much. I mean, yeah, you don't need no main protagonist and there's no main characters. It's pretty much dead on accurate. I mean, depending on what gender or what kind of style the writer is writing about. Let's say if the writer is writing or if the writer is a male, of male, then pretty much the story is going to be about a male person or you being targeted as the male audience. Or if the writer is a female, then the story will be targeted at the female audience. Or if it's more specifics, like if it says something like, you just got through listening to your favorite album of Nirvana, then it's targeting more specifics. It's picking out and seeing who's all a Nirvana fan, pretty much. Or if it said something like, you just finished watching your favorite anime after you ate a pretty large cup of cakes, or something like that, then it's targeting the anime fans and targeting people that likes cupcakes. It's a little, there's only so much you can do with this story, alright? Pretty much, I don't know. It's simple. There's other creepypasta written style stories that does get more into the interesting part, does have more detail, and it does give a little bit more creeps. It's not less vague. Some of them is pretty fucking good. But as of this one, it's kind of so-and-so. I mean, after I just bombarded the crap parts of the story, I do like the part about this story where it goes, all you do is pray for the silence, because that's almost considered a little brilliant. I mean, what would you rather wish? I mean, or you have three options at this point if you're in this situation. Either scream, run for your life, stay still and be a pussy, and just listen to either the footsteps coming closer to you, or still be a pussy and rather have it being quiet. But it's like a gamble. Like, would you rather keep it quiet because who knows, the fucker might be right behind you, just hovering above you, just smelling your hair. I mean, or would you rather hear the constant creaks of the wood of every footstep he makes? And yeah, I mean, this is implying that you, the reader, is kind of a weak person or is kind of a scaredy cat. But let's look over that fact and just focus on this. Would you rather hear footsteps or hear complete silence? That's a pretty good part about this story. Not much else to say about this story. Just a everyday creepypasta. Not too much special about it. But yeah, if you enjoyed videos like this, where I do a reading of a creepypasta and then do a review of the creepypasta that I just read, feel free to like, comment, subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and tell me what you think. I'm glad Heather saying I like you because you can do whatever you want with your life. You're cool. Keep on doing what you're doing. I believe in you. I believe in myself. So you should believe in yourself too. Stop being so down on yourself. Smile at the mirror. Be all confident in yourself. Dance around a little bit. Sing a random song. Do something. I'm glad Heather trying to leave things positive. And yeah. Bye. You begin to read. Your mom and I are so proud of you, boy. You're growing up so fast. We just want to thank you again for watching the house while we stay at the Disneyland Resort with your little sister. Fuck. Which little sister? Which little sister? Here's her. For